for the fifth stop of the International Skating Union's Grand Prix Series 2024. You can see from the clips here that skating very much a part of Finnish life, with a huge popularity of ice hockey and also synchronized skating as well. And now Helsinki, the capital of this country, is the home to some of the best singles, pairs and ice dance skaters in the world. Helsinki has been the host city for the World Figure Skating Championships back in 2017, not too long ago, and the precursor for the Olympic Games in 2018, where so many legends were made or confirmed, as we see the Helsinki Ice Hall, the home of this fifth stop of the ISU Grand Prix. And as we head towards the final event of the day, the pairs skating, we look forward to seeing a Finnish representation in the pairs event. Vaananen and Clerici will take part as the Finnish national champions. And they, I believe, some of the first Finnish pairs skaters to ever compete at ISU championship events. Pair skating, not renowned for its popularity here. Synchronized skating, much more commonplace in this nation, with so many times the winners of the World Synchronized Skating Championships and medalists coming from this home nation. Marigold Ice Unity, the Rockets, Team Unique, some of the names of some of the brilliant synchro teams that have come out of Finland. And indeed, Helsinki, this wonderful city, will host the World Synchronized Skating Championships next year. As we see some scenes of the spectators coming to watch the best skaters in the world. As we look ahead to the beginning of the pairs short program, where the final team will be the world champions, and indeed the team top of the ISU world standings, Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps. We will also see the fourth ranked team in the ISU world standings, Rebecca Ghilardi and Filippo Ambrosini. Confirmation of the starting order. As with all of the other events, with the women's events already complete, this starting order is a reflection of the world standings, and the skaters can achieve world ranking points based on participation at international events, and each tier of international carries a greater number of points. A Grand Prix event higher than that of the Challenger Series, and certainly the European, four-continent and World Championships next year carry the greatest weight outside of the Olympic Games in regards to world rankings, as we see the judges and the technical panel for this event.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with big applause the pairs of the first group. Skaters in the first group are from Japan,
and the first team to compete, the relatively new pairing of Yuna Nagaoka and Sumitada Moriguchi from Japan.
America, Naomi Williams, Lewer.
And then to the World Junior bronze medalists, Naomi Williams and Lewer.
From Finland, Melania Vaananen, Filippo Clerici.
And then to the Finnish representation here, Melania Vaananen and Filippo Clerici.
Kelly and Laurin, Ethier.
And then to Kelly and Laurin and Ethier.
Skaters, you have 6 minutes for your warm-up.
And great to see other skating nations represented. Obviously there's such success now for Japanese pair skaters with Riko Miura and Ryuichi Kihara, former world champions and current world silver medalists. They have provided a great inspiration to the first team to compete after the warm-up. Yuna Nagaoka and Sumitada Moriguchi. And this is their first Grand Prix outside of Japan. The host nation can allow entrants to take place from the home country. But now Yuna Nagaoka and Sumitada Moriguchi are here, having replaced Anastasia Goyubeva and Hector Giotopoulos-Moore, the Australian champions who have had to withdraw due to illness, and we wish them all the best in their recovery. As we see Yuna and Sumitada embracing more opportunity for them to move up the world standings. This next team of Naomi Williams and Lachlan Lewer have just said how excited they are to compete with the teams that they have watched on TV. Had success at World Junior Championships 2 seasons ago. They were top 7. Last year, top 3.
Naomi is 18 years old and her hobbies are cooking and baking. Lachlan is 21 years old and
as we see Lachlan working through his triple toe, Lachlan said that participation in this event is a reward for all their hard work, and hopefully they carry that attitude. It certainly looks like Naomi Williams is embracing the opportunity to be here. As Natalia Mushkutunuk, former Olympic champion, steps in with some advice. As we see Melania Vaananen and Filippo Clerici. Melania and Filippo, they now, where we have seen the Japanese competitors in this group, are inspired by others who have come before them. Melania and Filippo now provide inspiration for those yet to come, hoping that they can provide a pathway in our sport for other Finnish skaters to follow.
Kelian täyttää lauantaina 19 vuotta ja on valmentaja oman uransa ohella.
And there, Kelly-Anne Laurin, the Canadian, who is hopefully going to enjoy her final day as an 18-year-old. Tomorrow will be her 19th birthday. I always feel anxious for the skaters to be competing on their birthday. We so hope that the clean skate will be the reward to celebrate her 19th anniversary in Helsinki.
Lucas' hobbies are outdoor activities, friends and family. Kelly and Laurin, Laurin and Ethier, Canada.
And this Canadian pairing of Kellyanne and Lucas had been quite vocal in acknowledging that whilst they won the bronze at Skate America 2 years ago, returning to the podium has been hard because they feel that the international standards have risen. And it hasn't been discussed perhaps as much in the senior ranks, but certainly in the junior Grand Prix, we were mindful and aware that the COVID pandemic seemed to really adversely affect the pairs discipline perhaps more than any other. And now there is a continued resurgence of more participation in the junior ranks in the pairs category, and the consequential competitive improvements across different pair teams. As Luca D'Amati stands ringside for his students. So far through the pairs event in the Grand Prix, we've had a Georgian team winning last week with Metlkina and Berulava ahead of Miura and Kihara. In France the week before, it was German success for Fabiana Hassa and Nikita Volodin. Then in Skate Canada, Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps, the world champions. And before that, Japanese success from Miura and Kihara. So different nations represented atop the podium in all of the first 4 Grand Prix. It's likely to be a double win for the Canadian world champions when they compete here, but this Grand Prix already this season has showcased a whole lot of surprises. The dance event, which is normally the most of the predictable disciplines, has had some surprise results. So We wish everybody the clean skates, and the judges will do their work to decide who will come out on top. But a win will take 15 points on the Grand Prix standings, alongside the world ranking points and the prize money, and the glory of being a title holder. As Brian Shales gets ready to encourage Yuna Nagaoka and Sumitada Moriguchi.
Skaters, your warm-up has ended.
And the opening
Please
team
leave the ice.
of Yuna and Sumitada just found out that they would compete here. We have been very conscious that the ISU have worked hard to ensure that all of the available spots in each of the disciplines have been taken up. So even when teams have withdrawn at late stage, skaters given the opportunity to compete.
From Japan,
And Yuna Nagaoka and Sumitada Moriguchi absolutely jumping at the chance. Personal bests achieved last week. What can that experience offer them? Perhaps opportunity to push those program component scores, increase presentation commitment as they skate to goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
Gonna come down. When are you gonna land? I should have stayed on the farm. I should have listened.
Split double twist.
Maybe you'll get a replacement. There's plenty like me to be found. Mongrels who ain't got a penny, sniffing for tidbits like you on the ground.
Shame. Yuna Nagaoka doubling the planned side-by-side triple loop.
Oh, I finally decided my future lies beyond the yellow brick road.
Good musical timing on the throw, but two hands down for the throw triple loop. Impressive ice coverage from the team through the steps. Nagaoka and Moriguchi from Japan opening the pairs short program, competing in back-to-back Grand Prix events. Last week, they were 5th in the pairs short program, and they managed to nail the side-by-side triple loops and the throw triple loop. And they had some really good grades of execution in that event. You could argue that exhaustion, jet lag could be the deciding factors for this comparative lack of success in the short program here. But for a team so new in their partnership, this is just a building block as they head towards their planned goal of competing at the 2026 Olympic Games. And as I said in the warm-up, there's such depth of single skating quality in Japan in both the women's and the men's event. Although we've had world champions from Japan in the pairs event, there isn't the same level of depth. However, Yuna and Sumitada, along with their celebrated coaching staff, have shown real quality in the pairs disciplines as well, not just banking upon their individual skating skills and singles prowess. The ice coverage throughout the lift, real testament to the work they have done as pairs team. The split double twist, so not the same value as we'll see from the other teams who will all, I assume, attempt split triple twist. This unfortunate, both very capable of triple loops. You can see the ease with which Sumitada demonstrated that. It's not comfortable for Yuna, and it looked like it was difficult for her in warm-up as well. There, the hands down on the throw triple loop, ensuring that that has a negative grade of execution. This, though, is so impressive to see for a team that paired up just in May, I think, of 2023, how much ice coverage and comfort there appears to be in the Group 4 lift. Here, the back outside death spiral. Technical panel will be assessing the quality of the position as to whether or not Yuna is sufficiently low enough, as to Sumitada. And you can see here within the side-by-side spin, moments of unison and moments of disparity. So as I say, last week, personal bests, both in the short program, the free skate, and overall for Yuna and Sumitada.
The scores, please.
With a 60.32 in Tokyo 7 days ago.
51.75 total points.
But just a 51.75.
Thank you.
A reflection of the mistakes made.
Next to skate from the United States of America, Naomi Williams, Lachlan, Lewer.
And now to the World Junior bronze medalists, Naomi Williams and Lachlan Lewer. A year ago, Naomi had surgery which prevented them from doing the Junior Grand Prix. But Lachlan was so praiseworthy of his partner and shouting her resilience in coming back from that injury. Now, Senior Grand Prix participants. The first split triple twist of the event. Naomi taking a fall on the side-by-side triple toe. Joli Garçon by Pink Martini, the soundtrack for the short program of America's Naomi Williams and Lachlan Lewer. And as I said in the warm-up, they were acknowledging that participation at this event is a reward for the hard work that they have done. They've already been through a lot in their short partnership, her having the surgery, being ruled out, and at just 18 and 21, they seem to have a very connected bond and appreciation for their shared journey as a pair team. And she just oozes an effervescence of appreciation for the moment, as does Lachlan as he takes. Oh, that's just amazing. What joy. And you sense, in the best possible way, a junior vibe from the team, insofar as they have a refreshing, innocent approach to this event. Some of the more established seniors come with a little bit more severity of participation, as we see Naomi unfortunately take the mistake. She comes back to throw triple salto, and just gracing the ice with her left foot there. So that too will have a slight negative grade of execution as we look at the back outside death spiral, which achieved 2 rotations at least in the established position, sufficient for a level 2. And the energy here, the music's so wonderful. I don't feel it was articulated in the choreography with the nuances in the music. So from a composition perspective, I don't think there was a massive appreciation of the music construction, but certainly energetically they oozed an appropriate joy for Joli Garçon. As exemplified there by Naomi's facial commitment as they head into the step sequence.
Hey everyone at home. Hi Danny. Hi Mom.
So you see Natalia Mishkatina.
M&M pears.
Let's go. M&M pears, baby.
I think M&M pairs a shout out to Drew Meekins alongside Natalia Mishkatina, the coaches of the Pair Skating Academy in the World Arena in Colorado Springs, which is responsible for so many of the international pair teams coming from the United States of America.
52.30 total points. And this brings them currently...
I sense they would have been showcasing a joy in reaction to any score they had. Naomi Williams and Lachlan Lewer bringing all the joy in the kiss and cry and in the performance. And they bring it for the competitors as well.
Representing Finland, Milania Vaananen, Clerici.
And to now, the home team, Melania Vaananen and her partner, Clerici. They said they have worked hard since Skate America when they competed at the first event of the series in Texas. And they hope that their connection between them is visibly improved as they skate. So don't let me be misunderstood. Well recovered on the throw triple flip. Here, staying in hold. This is part of a feature within the step sequence. Here, another feature, the combination of turns. Well, a picture paints 1,000 words there. Filippo Clerici puts his head in his hands in despair upon reaction to that fall that he took on the triple toe, but we could see immediately his partner Melania consoling, comforting and reassuring him that it was okay. The team's so desperate to showcase the improvements that they've made over the past month, and they were eager to show improvement in the component score, and that was evident. So their presentation commitment clearly improved, but of course when the mistakes are made, there's just a seismic impact on the tech score and overall. As Rosa and Luca greet them ringside. Such a difficult start position for the team. Luca Lanotti not making it easy for them at the opening of this program. And here, left outside 3 turn, drop 3 into the triple toe. We saw Melania just clinging on to her landing when she could see what was happening for her partner. She did a brilliant job though on the landing of that throw triple flip. An incredibly smooth lift into the group 4 lift. Here, change of position, one of the level features as they endeavour to continue pushing the ice coverage for the grade of execution. And here, centre ice, opposite the judges within the step sequence, trying to push that commitment to the presentation, the middle component for the judges when we're going to award the second mark. Still in character now, but Filippo didn't take long to break character and showcasing his disappointment. Understandable disappointment.
The scores, please.
Just saying hi to Icelab, the International Skating Union Centre of Excellence in Bergamo, Italy, where they train alongside so many others.
33 total points. And this brings them currently in the first place.
54.33 for Melania and Filippo. Now they had a difficult free skate in America, so hopefully they can turn it around with a stronger free skate in 2 days' time when they compete again in Helsinki.
Next to skate from Canada, Kelly and Laurin Ethier.
And now to the Canadian team of Kelly and Laurin and Luca Ethier. Skating to music from Stranger Things, Separate Ways. Tight on the opening triple twist. solid side-by-side triple salchos. And the throw triple loop. Delight for Kelly Laurin and Laurin and Ethier. They were so brave in acknowledging that it was hard to come back from having achieved success early on. Winning that bronze medal in Skate America 2022 set a precedent for them that was hard to replicate. But they've obviously really committed to the progression. And they've collaborated with top choreographers. They've even employed acting coaches to deepen their artistry and connect with the judges more. There is a serious, sincere commitment from the team to doing what they can to return to a medal podium position at this caliber of event. And Stephanie Valois greets them off the ice. And they will be relieved that all of the hard work through the off-season has been represented better here in Helsinki. Having had difficulties in Skate Canada, they were 8th of the 8 teams. They had struggled with some of the elements, no level on their back outside death spiral at that occasion. They're still uncomfortable, but not so for the salchos. And this camera angle offers us great appreciation for the match and their timing and in their aesthetic. Followed up the commitment to the landing of the throw triple loop from Kellyanne. In a really good position, head low to the ice on the back outside death spiral. And there, in terms of the commitment to one another, you can see it in the exit of that death spiral as we see the change of pose, or change of position. And the one-armed rotations. So much work. As I say, it's a huge amount of commitment to compete at this level, huge physical, mental, financial sacrifice, and how wonderful to see it rewarded with a clean skate.
They have earned in the short program
They've had a 60.97 as their personal best.
60.45 points.
And again, above the 60-point marker for Kellyanne and Lucas. And they comfortably lead the 4 teams after the first group in the pairs short program in Helsinki. Well, we wish Kellyanne Laurin the happiest of birthdays tomorrow when she turns 19. We will see her and partner Luca compete again on Sunday. So the pair skaters have days practice before they return to the competitive arena again. As we welcome the next 8 skaters, including the world champions, to the ice.
The pairs in the second group are from the United States of America, Emily Chan, Spencer Akira Howe.
And the first team out, Emily Chan and Spencer Akira Howe.
Sviatchenko. From Italy, Rebecca
And then to Maria
Ghilardi,
Pavlova
Filippo
and
Ambrosini.
Sviatchenko.
From Canada,
And Rebecca
Diana
Ghilardi and
Stellato-Dudek,
Filippo Ambrosini.
Maxime Deschamps.
And the final team, Diana Stellato-Dudek
Skaters,
and
you
Maxime
have 6
Deschamps.
minutes for your warm-up.
And their confirmation of that starting lineup. American team, Hungarian team, Italians, and then Canadians. So North American team starting and closing this group on the 5th stop of the IHG
Emily
Grand
on
Prix.
27-vuotias ja Spencer 28-vuotias. Emily kertoo harrastuksikseen
As
muun
we see
muassa
Emily and
leipomisen ja
Spencer just
ruoanlaiton.
warming up with some stroking exercises. All of the teams, as is standard, will have had an official practice earlier in the day.
27 years old, and Spencer
Normally
is
the teams
28.
arrive
Emily's
perhaps
hobbies
on
are
Wednesday of the
baking and
competition week
cooking.
to
Spencer's
acclimatise.
hobbies are playing musical instruments, bicycling, martial arts, skateboarding, swimming, videos, and hiking. Emily Chan, Spencer Akira Howe, the United States of America. Maria on 20-vuotias ja Aleksei 25-vuotias. He ovat molemmat opiskelijoita.
And then to
Marian
Maria Pavlova
harrastuksena
and
on
Alexei
ruoanlaitto sekä
Sviatchenko.
homespacen pelaaminen.
They returned to the Grand Prix after a 5th place finish in Skate America.
Sekä Dota 2 pelaaminen ja hänen Jack Russellin
Team who said that they felt unwell throughout the preparation before Skate America. So with a month's training time amassed since then, hopefully able to improve upon that 5th place that they had in Texas.
Are eating delicious food, watching Naruto, playing soccer and Dotas 2. And his Jack Russell Terrier dog.
A little smirk on the face of Alexei Sviatchenko when he realizes that his ISU biography tells an arena of people that his hobby is eating delicious food. Nothing wrong with that though.
Rebecca ja Filippo ovat molemmat opiskelijoita. Rebecca on 25-vuotias ja Filippo on 31-vuotias. Rebeccan harrastuksia ovat matkustus,
Rebecca Ghilardi and Filippo Ambrosini.
Filippon harrastuksiin kuuluu shoppailu ja myös
Team that competed at the Grand Prix final last year. They will be eager to try to replicate participation at that, but it's going to be tough now. They did achieve a bronze medal in France.
Filippo's hobbies are shopping and also
the scores that they achieved not
Rebecca
rise.
Ghilardi.
If there is a tie, then the scores achieved break that tie. So we'll see how they fare.
Diana on 41-vuotias ja Maxime 32-vuotias. Dianan harrastuksia ovat treenaaminen, ruoanlaitto, ihonhoito sekä perhe. Maximin
As we see the world champions, Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps.
And Maxime 32 years old. Diana's hobbies are working out.
If you haven't seen already, you should check out the International Skating Union's feature on YouTube of them, the comeback story. Diana, the eldest ever world champion in our sport. And amazing to recant the tale, having been a world junior silver medalist in single skating 24 years ago. And that YouTube piece that the ISU so brilliantly produced had a commentator acknowledging then, when she competed in juniors, that she was the most focused athlete back then. Now that level of focus and commitment to her craft is part of the reason that she's obviously gone on to great success, topping the world stage and the world rankings. She's been quite vocal about the commitment to staying at elite level as an elder athlete and the immeasurable life commitment off the ice to recovery, taking hours per day to ensure the body recovers to maximize training time the following day. And the partnership that she and Maxime have is just fascinating. He has studied kinesiology and understands how muscles work effectively, and I think that's garnered huge respect from Diana and what he can do to help her. I'm sure she is at peak physical health. And we've already heard about American skater Lindsay Thorngren's commitment to understanding injury in our sport. She working on product research to help skaters to avoid injury.
Skaters, you have 1 minute remaining.
And these masterful skaters showcase such incredible physical feats with effortless ease that it really does disguise the impact upon the body. We get to appreciate and enjoy seeing the skaters competing so epically well. For those new to the sport, the ease with which they perform really does hide all that goes to the training to be at this level. And on the back of that too, we have to appreciate the commitment that the skaters have to make just to being able to compete and pay and fund their training dependent upon the support they have from their governing bodies. Spencer Howe, I understand, coaches hockey. And I presume that a part of his commitment to
Skaters,
financing
your warm-up has
their
ended.
participation at this
Please
level of
leave the
competition.
ice.
And for all 8 of the skaters on the ice, I'm sure that the motivation behind this commitment is largely fueled by the shining beacon of an Olympic Games in 2026 in Italy.
First to skate from the United States of America, Emily Chan, Spencer Akira Howe.
So the first team competing in this warm-up group, Emily Chan and Spencer Akira Howe, teamed up in 2019, already have endured challenges with injury, but hoping to resume the form that led them to medals at the Four Continents Championships a few seasons ago. They skate to Ed Sheeran track, Give Me Love.
Give me love like her. Lately I've been waking up alone. Pain spotted teardrops on my shirt. Told you I'd let them go. You know I'll fight my tonight.
Two strong elements to start, through triple flip and split triple twist with a level 3.
It's drowning in alcohol. No, I just wanna hold you. Give a little time to me. Burn this out, we'll play.
Some rotation issues on the landing of the triple toe for Emily.
All I want is the taste that your lips allow. My mind.
Nice.
Give me love.
Back inside counter, 3-turn entry into the death spiral.
Burn this out, we'll play hide and seek. Turn this around. All I want is the taste that your lips allow. My mind. Give me love.
Some sincerity to the expression.
My mind.
call. Oh, what a nightmare. I was just about to rave about Spencer Howe's commitment to the expression. I was just so appreciative of his emotional commitment to the step sequence, of his energy and conviction to the movement and to the music, and then complete nightmare on the camel spin entry, and there'll be no change foot combo spin, an element gone. What a shame. There were glimpses within the performance to showcase why they were top 5 in the world at the 2023 World Championships in Saitama. Just really gorgeous movement on occasion, but a change foot combo spin has about 3.5 points, so you can knock that straight off the score. And then, as much as I enjoyed the presentation, that big mistake has to play a part in the judges' score for the presentation, because it does affect the impact that the performance has. As Alexei Litov already invested here at the start of the program, with the pressure of the element still to come. Clean, clear catch. See here now though, I think it may be a downgrade on the triple toe for Emily. And back out is a death spiral. Being really pushed. Such an amazing range of flexibility and strength to achieve the feature positions. And here, camel wipeout. Nightmare. And again, you can see in the back of shot there the audience, and he scrambles hard to try to salvage something and has the good grace to laugh it off.
Thank you. Everyone back home, high smoothly.
The scores, please. They have earned in their short program.
They had 61 at Skate Canada,
93 total points. And this brings them
58.93
second place. Thank you.
at the Finlandia Trophy short program.
Next to skate from Hungary, Maria Pavlova, Alexei Sviatchenko.
Now to the Hungarian team of Maria Pavlova and Alexei Sviatchenko. Giving us the music you might not have expected to hear by Tom Jones, Kiss and Sex Bomb for their short program.
You don't have to be beautiful to turn me on. I just need your body, baby, from dusk till dawn. You don't need experience to turn me out. You just leave it all up to me. I'll show you what it's all about.
good transitional entry and unison on the side-by-side triple toes.
Yes.
Throw triple flip, signaling the change of music. Stumble happen within the step sequence element or not? Instead, bigger repercussion on the tech score than otherwise. Well, I so respect the fact that the skaters can laugh in the light of the mistakes that are made, but it's easier to laugh at a mistake made within a transitional section or a step sequence than it would be on a jump or a throw. But Maria Pavlova seems humoured by the mistake that I think has gone in as a part of the step sequence. Level 4 achieved in that element, but a negative grade of execution based on that near stumble wasn't enough to take her weight off the blade and incur a 1-point deduction for a fall, but enough to negate the GOE of that element. You see good camaraderie between these two, and they elect a piece of music. Again, it's not conventional, it's not normal, but they've entertained in the exhibitions, post-performance competitions, and obviously choosing to carve their own route. They won't stick with the more classical style that we can expect to see from the front-running pair teams.
You satellite infrared to see me move.
But where they may not be conventional in their choice of composition, they have showcased a consistency that has led them to be fourth at both Worlds and European Championships last year. And this throw triple flip had no debate as Maria smiles towards her partner Alexei. It's such an interesting comparison with this and Emily Chan and Spencer Akira Howe, the team that preceded them in the starting order. Emily and Spencer showcasing better skating skills and probably better presentation and composition, as well as we get, unfortunately, treated to that little whoopsie from Maria. But this team does give consistency. How will this compare? The leaders Kelly and Laurin and Ethier have a 60.45. Maria and Alexei achieved a 68-point scoring short program in Montreal at the World Championships, but that was when they were crystal clean in performance.
61
and all the mistakes paid
29 total points.
to their
And
score.
this
So
brings
it's
them
a
currently to first
61.29, almost 7 points off their personal best, but they still have the lead, and that's all important in regards to the points achieved on the Grand Prix series.
On the ice, from Italy, Rebecca Ghilardi, Filippo Ambrosini.
And now to Rebecca Ghilardi and Filippo Ambrosini. This Moulin Rouge soundtrack for their short program really lends itself to the passionate expression that they both give. Success for both this time on the side-by-side double axles. This epic entry into the throw. Perfectly backed up with the landing for Rebecca. This is just an incredible, unique transitional entry into the lift. Well, that is the face of a much relieved Filippo Ambrosini, who shares a hug with his partner Rebecca Ghilardi. This is why this team is fourth in the world standings. It's almost a moot point now, acknowledging that they don't have the comfort in the side-by-side jumping passes that others have had, and that's often been a talking point for this team. But what they do have, sorry, is a flair and a commitment that thus far I think is potentially unrivaled in regards to this short program. So much to appreciate. The back outside death spiral, the position that they take, unique, well, being, I think, copied perhaps by others now. They do so brilliantly. And I think this will be comfortably the first team to go into the 8 out of 10 in the component scores. soloist. And even at this juncture, they looked different in their approach. Double axel, yes, there's the leg wrap, yes, it's not the rotational position of dreams, but at least today, unlike in Angers, done. That throw has to have a really positive creative execution, as too does the lift. Will this be one of the greatest creative executions in the Group 4 lift in the short program this season? Even this back outside death spiral, almost a point added on GOE, so all 7 of the elements being big Boston in the creative execution.
L'avevo detto a Maurizio di fa niente, vedi che non serve farla, via.
They were 6th in Angers because of the mistake on the side-by-side jumping pass. This will lead comfortably. And every performance for this team is important. Every performance is to ensure that they make the Italian World Team, which they so desperately want to achieve participation in.
In the short program, 67.43 total points. And this brings them currently in the first place.
And again, you sense the relief. Job done, and job done well for Ghilardi and Ambrosini. Thumbs up from coach.
Next to skate from Canada, Diana Stellato-Dudek, Maxime Deschamps.
Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps, the world champions. They were disappointed, particularly with the free skate in Skate Canada. Not just looking for a title win in Helsinki, looking for statement performances as they skate to music from the Queen Beyoncé. Triple toes done.
Baby, I'm not myself lately. I'm foolish. I don't do this. I've been playing myself. Baby, I don't care. Baby, your love's got the best of me. Baby, you're making a fool of me. You got me sprung.
So soft with the arm movement and the landing of the throw triple loop. Gorgeous match and extension of the free leg and the camel spins. Excellent. Well, world champions being world champions. Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps delivering
Maxime Deschamps.
a truly brilliant short program. And I think there's so many things to appreciate about the team. The age thing, we've talked about it. Okay, you know, it's amazing that we're seeing new ground being broken. But what I think the skating community so appreciate is the honesty, openness and transparency about what this team does to be able to compete. As I said in the warm-up, the commitment to what happens on and off the ice, the endless study of the sport and the craft. And they are truly a product of the investment in and the output gained. So the split achieved, the catch level for everything done, and 2 points almost added on the grade of execution. Triple toes. Maxime fighting a little bit. But done. And here, Diana expressing, and that's part of their honesty. They've been vocal about the fact that this choice of music for Beyonce inspired in part because the World Championships will be held in America, and hoping to raise the roof in front of an American audience to Beyonce's music, but also because they're going to lean into their maturity in showcasing their expressive capabilities, leaning into life experience to push the presentation. As I've said before, judges have to give a presentation component score based on the skaters' investment and commitment to an understanding of the music. What they want to do is push towards the 9s in the components. Currently, mid-8s, and their conscientiousness, they will be so attuned to the feedback from the judges. They will know every word of the communications in regards to what will accrue those 9s as the season progresses.
75.89 points and a new season's best. And the string
75.89. A new season's best. I'll need to double check, but I think that could be the highest short program score of the season so far in the pairs event. I'll double check that. But you could see signaling an upward trajectory for Diana and Maxime.
Listen to the interview of the winners of this short program.
So Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps have an over 8-point lead ahead of a strong, solid performance from Rebecca Ghilardi and Filippo Ambrosini. Maria Pavlova and Alexis Sviatchenko entertaining us with Tom Jones music ahead of Kellyanne Laurin and Lucas Ethier in 4th place. So the pairs have a day of relative rest, another practice opportunity, but they will not compete again until Sunday on the final day of competition in the ice hall in Helsinki.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, dear skating fans, let me introduce you to the winners of the pair short program competition.
And I think shortly we will be treated to an interview with the leaders after this short program, Diana and Max. But first, a chance to just look back at the performances of the top 3 teams, Maria Pavlova and Alexis Sviatchenko. Despite a little stumble within the step sequence, they secure a 3rd place finish in the short program. So they hope to have some redemption from their 5th place first Grand Prix assignment this season.
So first of all, thank you for the crowd. That is great, and that's been super helpful. So we're really pleased with what we've done today. We have set some objectives since the last competition.
And there, the wonderful lift from Rebecca and Filippo. They too, another team looking for some semblance of redemption from event to event. It was 6th place in the short program 2 weeks ago in Angers, following mistakes made on the side-by-side jumps. Today, confidently and aggressively delivering their short program to secure the second place short program of the day.
So you achieved what you were aiming. Okay, your performance was great. Is there something you think you should maybe do
But
better or improve?
the lead belongs to the world champions, Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps. Every element clearly, cleanly, and confidently ticked off in their Crazy in Love short program.
Perfect. Thank you,
That closes the first day of competition in the ice hall in Helsinki. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you return for the coverage tomorrow, which will see the winners crowned in the men's and the women's, and the start of the ice dance competition.